Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. Today we are taking a look at journaling. If you're new to this channel, I do everything productivity related, or I would like to call it mindful productivity. This channel is all about trying to make the most of the time you have and trying to be as happy as you possibly can. And one of the ways to become a happier person is actually by journaling. So I've been journaling for 5 years. I've both done it digitally as well as in a book, in a physical notebook, which I am using right now. But I thought I would show you my ways of journaling inside of digital tool. I'm using Heptabase. There are a lot of great apps for note-taking and for journaling as you can check out. We have things like Day One, but I am just going to use Heptabase for this video. And there are several different ways you can journal. The first one is for people who like writing. This is the one I do the most personally, and that's just free writing, just starting to think about everything that's on your mind. The problem with this method is that the text gets a little weird, so I could, for example, say, today I had a good day. I ate a good breakfast. Just as an example, I would probably not write this, but it isn't any kind of structure to my journal entries. I just write about all the things I can think about and just try to get as much as I can down on paper. Most of the times I end up argumenting with myself. I can see that I have another update on Heptabase. I will update it later. But anyways, that's one way. The second way is actually called morning pages. And it is a really good way of journaling. I used to do morning pages. So I used to write, I think it was 3 pages every single day. So I used to write morning pages, but I stopped. Now I mostly do my journaling at night. The idea of a morning page is to wake up and the first thing you do is sit down and write everything on your mind that specific morning. So everything you're thinking about, and it has some of the same problems as my way of journaling. It's free writing, so you often end up having no structure to your journaling. The third option is actually called unsent letters, and I use this a lot when I lose a friend or when I get into a fight or I am about to start a new job, a new chapter in my life. If anything is unresolved and I have things I want to say, I write unsent letters either to myself or to people in my life just to gain some kind of closure. So let's do an easy example. When sometimes you lose friends because we grow older and things change in our lives, and we have a lot of things we want to say and a lot of things going on in our mind. The best way to get over it and just feel a lot better is to write a letter to that person and don't send it. That's how an unsent letter works. I do this to myself a lot as well. I write letters to my future self just to remind myself of where I have been and what I've done and what I have gone through. So I write a lot of letters to myself. This is a great way of journaling. And the last one is to actually just use journaling prompts. There are a lot of great journaling prompts out there. So one of them might be, how has your day been? Your day been? What did you do today that made you happy? So I'm just coming up with a couple of examples, but there are a lot of great journaling prompts out there to start journaling. You don't have to journal every single day. I aim to journal 3 to 5 days each week. I often end up at 5, but that's because I love writing and I've always loved writing. But try to make a habit out of journaling. So this is 3 ways, or I think it's actually 4 ways you can become a better journaler. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe, and I hope to see you again quite soon.